Hello. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on what's going on with me. So, I left my current job at Superior. It was just the right thing to do. I feel a lot less stressed, and I'll be starting at Amazon next Wednesday. But my boss, Keith, being the great guy that he is, he said, handle whatever you got to do. He totally understands, and yeah, he's like, if I ever want to come back, I totally have the option to, and he totally sees the potential in me, and I see the potential working there as well. It's just right now, like starting a new career type job with a lot of responsibility and a lot of if you're not doing your job well, you're not, what's the point of you even being there? Like if you're not making sales, I get it. They don't want to pay me for just not making them money. So it makes sense for me not to work there right now. And working at Amazon, it's going to be less money. It's going to be a real basic, repetitive type job, but it's 4 days a week, and it's basically like just clocking in, do your job, clock out, and you go home. And there's not a lot of stress that can be involved in that, or a lot less stress than my current job. I got those test results back a few days ago, and basically my RH factor for rheumatoid arthritis is like pretty normal. It's not over the top. I did test positive for a speckled ANA screening, which basically is like an autoimmune condition. Everything else was like, all my other tests were perfect, like, all my other levels of whatever. I don't know all the details on that, but yeah, everything else is great. But yeah, the speckled ANA screening, pretty much, like, I think it's like 75% of the time it's lupus, which is really fucking heavy, but it's not as heavy as having RA. I'll tell you, like, throughout my research, I can tell you that straight up. It's, people diagnosed with lupus at my age can live up to 40, 50, 60 years. So, if I have this disease and I live until I'm 80 or even 70, like, I'm good with that, man. So I do have an appointment at the rheumatology department at Johns Hopkins on the 8th of July, which is a couple weeks away. So the point of this video is kind of like what do you do in the situation where you have your appointment set up, you kind of have an idea of what you have. How do you deal with this next 2 or 3 weeks until you actually get to see a professional and really get some closure on what's going on? Because, I have this positive speckled ANA screening, but it could be, there are so many different types of things that it could be. So throughout this whole process, I'm in a way excited just to find out what it is, so I can have an actual idea of what I need to do specifically, lifestyle changes, all that stuff. So how do you deal with the stress and the anxiety of this day to day until I can actually get that information? So basically, I'm just sticking to what I know works, and that's like eating a super clean diet, exercising daily, sweating has helped me so much. Like if I don't sweat on a daily basis, I feel worse. My joints kind of start cracking more, and all that. So a big thing for me was hitting the sauna at the gym every day. Oh shit! Just dropped my phone there. Hitting the sauna was just such a great thing. Even I would hit it for 15 minutes or 20 minutes, come out, hit a cold shower, then hop right back in for another 10 or 20 minutes. And it would just be so, not only physically would help me, but mentally, and everything about it. I would walk out of there. It's kind of like doing a hot yoga session. You just walk out feeling like you're just like super lightweight and positive about everything. So yeah, I haven't had that. So what do? One thing I've been doing is I ride my bike every day, and I throw on like a few layers underneath, like a Patagonia or like a down jacket, and like I'll throw on long johns and sweatpants and like wool socks, and I'll just start riding my bike and I'll just start sweating profusely. So that helps a lot. Another thing I've been doing is I bought a little ceramic space heater, so I can like close off my room on a day that's kind of hotter, say it's over 80 degrees. I'm able to throw on some thicker clothes, throw down the yoga mat, and just start doing yoga with the space heater on. And it gets pretty. It's not as hot as the sauna, but you're gonna sweat, you know. So that's super important for me. And I just want to, if anyone's struggling with an autoimmune condition or anything else like that, or even just, I think just on a daily basis, even if you don't have any chronic illness, it's good to sweat on a daily basis. It's just like a natural human thing to detox. Because like when you switch diets and you're juicing a lot and you're eating a lot of raw foods and your body is detoxing all these chemicals, through defecation and urination, you do detox some stuff, but through sweating it just adds that extra component to it. So that's just what I've been doing. So yeah, still eating super clean, sweating every day, staying positive, and staying connected with people that just staying connected with people in general, not isolating. That's been a huge thing in my life, is that I like to isolate. I used to like thrive on that in a way. But the more I socialize and the more I just stay connected with other people, I find out the better my state of mind is. And if you have a better state of mind and less stress, you're going to heal better than you normally would. I just know that for myself. So yeah, I'm excited about what's happening in my life. It's hard not to get down every once in a while. It's hard not to have these food cravings. Like I'm just driving by, there's some sort of bakery around or something, like you smell that baked bread or those baked pastries, or you drive by like a Chinese food restaurant, you smell that cooked oil and sesame oil and spices and stuff, and it's tough. Like I think that might be the main downer in my life, is that like I can't just eat the food that I really want to eat, because it's something that you're so used to in growing up and throughout your life, that you just rip that away. Even if I feel really fortunate to have the experience that I've had, eating on like these strict raw, like super healthy diets, so I have some experience. But I can only imagine for someone who gets thrown into this with no experience, no idea how to eat healthy, and then like you try to switch your diet, and like the stress is just crazy. So I feel you on that. So yeah, that's really the update. I know it's been a few days since I posted. I didn't want anybody to worry about me. Things are going pretty good. I'm not going to do a daily post, like I said, every day, but these videos, I plan on, like, I've seen a few people doing kind of what I'm doing, and they release a video like every week, and it's more of like an edited, more specific video to help motivate people. So yeah, hope you all are having a good day today, and stay positive. All right, see ya.